What's going on YouTube? In this video we're going to talk about 5 exercises I hardly see anyone do in the gym, but I found out personally that they are super good. So I think it's just going to be a pretty quick video. I'm just going to give a little bit of a description of what I'm trying to do in the exercise, how to perform it, things like that, and I'll put a clip of each one up to help go along with what I'm trying to say. So the first one we're going to talk about is cable preacher curls. So what you do is just get the normal, you get the easy bar kind of machine. You lay on it and you free weight curl it. Well, that's all well and good, but you get used to it fairly easy. It's one of the big staple bicep exercises. You can sit on the machine, or you can stand up if you're getting sick of that, or if you're getting sick of both of them. I found out from a friend that if you drag the actual padded metal construction, I don't know what to call the word right now, over to the cable machine, drop the cable all the way down to the bottom, you can get one of the best bicep contractions I've ever had if you lean over into it correctly. So what I try and do is lift the seat up a little bit further than you more normally might, lean into it a bit more, really stretch at the bottom, hold it, just pause for a moment, all the way up as close as you can get to your shoulder, hold it there also for a moment, and just keep repeating that. Now the best thing about a cable machine is you can do drop sets so easily. Just drop the pin, go again, drop the pin, go again. So it's really good at the end of a bicep exercise, and just really hit your bicep new. The first time I've ever done it, or first couple of times, my bicep was so sore the next day, and that is really rare to get these days since bicep's such a small muscle. So anyway, that is the first one. The second exercise I hardly see anyone do is, I'm not sure of the exact name about it. I think a professional bodybuilder might have invented it, so to say. But what it is you get 2 dumbbells, lay on a bench, put your palms together and squeeze up. So you can do this with a plate or dumbbells. If just watch you don't drop the plate on yourself. That will actually hurt if you drop a 10-20 kilo plate. What you do, dumbbells are easy, just hold them together. And because you're trying to pinch your palms together, the whole inside of your chest is really working, squeezing a bit more, or actually a lot more than it ever would on a normal bench press or dumbbell press and things like that. So this is really good. Just to, again, it's another burnout exercise, one you can do at the end of a workout, or maybe if you want to mix it up, you could chuck it in the middle or the start, whatever. But I normally do it at the end just to really squeeze, make sure I've torn the fibers in my chest as much as I can at the end of a chest workout. So that's that one. Thirdly, there's only 5 I'm covering today. The third one is actually for legs. Now, I just started doing this recently, incorporating it into my routine a little bit more, even though I don't have an actual scheduled routine. I just make sure I hit everything twice a week. But it is box squats, or you could call it seated squats. So all I do is just normal, behind the neck, barbell squats, but this time in the squat rack, slide up a bench or something, chair height or bench height, so you can sit down on mid-range in your squat. So what you're doing is coming down, sitting down, letting just pausing really briefly, letting your muscles kind of relax, the momentum comes out of the movement, and then stand back up. So this really helps with when you're doing pause rep bench press. It really helps with the initial movement of getting it back up. So if you're coming down on a squat, pausing and then going back up, it really helps with the your normal squat of the shooting back up part, the real explosive getting the weight back up. So really good strategy. I like to incorporate it now. If I don't feel like going heavy, I'll do some pause squats, or box squats is what I like to call them, and really get your legs burning. You can do high rep, a bit lower weight, and just really push your legs, hit them in a new way that you might not normally do. So that is the third exercise done that we're going to talk about. Now the fourth one, is really just a range of movements. Now, when people think about training abs for bodybuilding, most people will go over to the dip machine and do some leg raises, or go to the decline sit-up machine and just do some crunches, or normal sit-ups, maybe weighted, things like that. And there's not too many different movements you can do for it, so that gets boring really quick. What I really like to do, what hits mine harder than ever, is if you have a partner, go and do weighted ball movements. So an example of this, hopefully I've got a clip of it, is if someone stands on your feet, they hold a 6 kilo ball is what we like to use at their chest. You sit up, they'll throw you the ball just slightly above your head, catch it, you go down as a seat, like a sit-up movement, without completely tapping the ball and losing all the momentum, just letting the gravity do the work for you. You want to slow it down, make sure the ball just taps the ground, and then sit back up and throw the 6 kilo ball or whatever the weight is back towards them. Now keep doing that about 15 reps, and especially since you're working with a partner, you can really push yourself a little bit harder than you normally would just doing normal sit-ups. And the ball and trying to fight against the force of it coming down, things like that, really get your abs working. There's other ones you can do as well. Again, just with a partner, just get them to maybe stand beside you and you can throw it side to side, hitting more obliques. You can do one where they stand above your head, you lay down, hold on to their ankles, and do leg raises up, like you're trying to kick them in the face really, but they'll grab the front of your shoes and throw them back down towards the ground. Really using your partner or weighted balls to give you more resistance and make your muscles just contract that little bit harder. So I really find that helps for abs. The last one I want to talk about is my training partner actually watched a video on how to do it or something, come across it, and it is a crazy shoulder superset. But all it really is, it's crazy when you do it because it burns so much, and we both feel like we got gained a lot in our shoulders from it. But what you do is we say 8 kilos, I think that's about 16 pounds, dumbbell, lean over, and you want to do 12 reps of rear delt flies, I guess you'll call them, standing. Then as soon as that is done, go into side delt raises with the same weight, just immediately after, again 12 reps, and then into front raises. You can do them, if this part you struggle with, you can do them one arm at a time, or I just like to do them 2 arms at a time and do 12 of those. If your shoulders have not completely failed as you get to this stage, you can also do shoulder press, standing, push them up above the head for another 12 reps. That absolutely wrecks them. Or just go heavier. I just like to do the rear, the side, and then the front raises, 12 of each, and that last rep should be an absolute killer. So we do about 3 sets of those at the end of a chest and shoulder workout, and it just absolutely burns, but really, really helps, put some mass on the shoulders. So that's going to wrap this video up, guys. Thanks heaps for watching. I hope you try out at least one of these new exercises if you haven't done it before, and hope it helps you out. So I will see you guys next time.